Hello, not a review because I only watched about the last half an hour of The Lost Continent, a 1968 Hammer film, which was, as listed on the Wikipedia, one of their odder efforts and a bit of a flop. They've found this lost continent where it's all choked with weeds and filled with bizarre monsters and conquistadors and various other folk. Heavy Roman Catholic thing where the very Protestant British are like, well, damn foreigners. It's like, well, why aren't you trying to get out of here? It's like, well, our ancestors tried. And you don't try yourself? It's like, well, you gotta try, and when you keep on trying, and you never stop trying because we're British, God darn it. And yes, lots of women in very low cut outfits, including the simple Sarah who fled religious persecution, kind of getting a whole kind of a Protestant thing there, but then was persecuted by the evil conquistadors with the Inquisitor and stuff like that, who are dissipated, corrupt, um, um, debauched Roman Catholic types. I say this as a mother who was Roman Catholic and a father who was, Church of England, Scottish, very Presbyterian kind of the most stripped back of you can get. Yes, with bizarre kind of special effects of the monsters, very kind of probably Doctor Who with a great budget, but still very Doctor Who kind of plastered scene things. There is one scene where the evil conquistadors who are still on this old conquistador ship have a pit. They open it up and they feed a minion who failed them into it, and it's like it's a really disturbing version of the Sarlacc pit, very much a big vagina with teeth that consumes the poor guy a lot quicker than the Sarlacc pit does, I guess. But yeah, actually that was the most disturbing thing. It was like really undulating. Whoever did that did a really good job. A lot of the other creatures are like, there's weird like giant scorpions and crabs popping some guy's head off. Apparently this got a X rating, I guess for the sex, maybe for some of the Sarlacc pit, and not that there was sex in there. It was just like, Sarah has her boobs out, not out, but incredibly low cut the whole time. Strangely enough, the actors in it are actually kind of bringing it as kind of, giving this kind of junk kind of a certain kind of a gravitas. These are probably all, they seem, Sarah I think actually was a pop artist, but they also have a German actress who, ended up was started out with like doing kind of Nazi propaganda films, avoided being raped by Russian soldiers by pretending to be boy, got out, did actually get out of all this stuff, ended up a friend of of Marlene Dietrich and Marilyn Monroe in Hollywood. Um, you know, was a singer-songwriter career as well. But yeah, really odd. And it's like they fight off the thing. They tell the foreigners off for not being. And the Grand Inquisitor character who is manipulating the young boy prince is wearing what looks like a Ku Klux Klan hood, which is bizarre. And when they pull it off, he's kind of got leprous skin and a cross carved in his forehead. Just real, oh boy. But they defeat them, and they in doing so, they light all the choking weed on fire, and yep, that's it. We're all good. Sail off. The prince boy doesn't make it. He gets wrapped up and tossed in the thing, and they sail off, and that's the end. It's like very kind of just like, oh yeah, and we were fine, and we left. Because the darn foreigners couldn't figure this out for themselves. But we're British. We figured it out in about 2 seconds and sailed away. That was all good. What a odd what an odd film. That is the joy of TCM, is sometimes you just kind of like, you click on something at random and you just like watch. And even if you just watch a part of it, it's just like, wow, this is weird, but it's very much Hammer film, very much like a set kind of thing, but kind of atmospheric, kind of fun in its own way. You kind of enjoy it. People get upset when they say, "Oh, the special effects are dated." It's like, yeah, the special effects are dated. They're kind of clunky, but they're kind of charming as well. So, yeah, yeah. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.